I got a debate for you this fine morning. What's up, peeps? Welcome back to the channel, and it's going to be a big one. Yesterday, we talked about Twitch. Is this the death of Twitch? Streamers are scared about potentially the future of their jobs, and it's going to be an interesting debate. Something I did not think we would ever talk about, though, is the potential for another platform to buy Twitch or for Twitch to be sold by Amazon. Before we get into that, I want to thank our esports betting sponsor, that being Thunderpick. They will always be down below. Please bet responsibly, 21 plus only. Now, speaking of bets, though, like we said, I don't know if I would bet that Twitch would be sold anytime soon, and I hope they are not. But the reason for making this video, on a recent post, I had a Kick co-founder and co-owner, that being Bajan, respond to me with something that was fairly crazy. As we talked about Twitch and the layoffs and the issues they're going through, he responded to me and said, Kick will eventually buy Twitch. And at first, you think about it, is this a troll? Like, Kick has been known to do this for quite some time. I'll be honest, guys, okay? They tweet a lot of stuff, they say a lot of stuff, and they got a lot of expectations to live up to. So I reached out to him personally. I said, hey, can I use this as a statement saying that Kick eventually wants to buy Twitch? Like, that is an end goal. And he said, yes, for sure. So do I believe him when he says that is an intention that they potentially have? I do. Now, there's a lot of other things to discuss around this, obviously, though. First and foremost would be some of the responses I got. Jericho Tucker, he had some DraftKings jokes because obviously Twitch is with DraftKings. We have Kick, obviously backed by a different gambling sponsor. It's a whole hubbub of money that both these platforms have clearly made off sports betting and other sources of betting, and so that was the joke behind that. I would say a large majority, or at least a slight majority of responses, though, were either saying this is BS and not going to happen, or maybe didn't want it to happen, and I would almost actually agree with that. At face value, there are a lot of people excited about this potentially being a thing, but let me try and explain to you why this maybe would not be something that I would personally want for the entire gaming and streaming industry. Because despite all of the drama that Twitch has been involved in, they have had a lot of ups and downs over the past year, a lot of controversy. You have to give respect to what Twitch has built for the gaming, streaming, and content creation space. They are the place to go for all things live streaming, hands down. I would still recommend to this day, if you're starting out live streaming, you should maybe try out multi-streaming, but Twitch is probably the place you want to grow because they have the biggest live streaming audience. And yes, there are competitive platforms like Kick and YouTube, but Twitch, what they have done over the past decade plus, I mean, even if you hate Twitch, you got to say, hey, they have given people countless careers and jobs and moments, and it is truly incredible what they've been able to build, and it's going to take a long time if anyone actually wants to build something to rival it. That is just how I see it. Now, beyond that, though, I also think that with the formation of Kick and them trying to bring streamers over, I think Twitch has played a pivotal role in the fact that we need competition for all of these platforms. Let's just focus on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. They need each other to compete with each other to offer the healthiest ecosystem for all of us involved, right? All of a sudden, you start ticking away those options, and I don't know what that ecosystem begins to look like if there's no competition for Kick or no competition for Kick and YouTube, and Twitch is no longer around. Like, the only reason the big streamer deals even began to exist in these streamer contracts was when Mixer came around. They were competition, Microsoft backed, and all of a sudden YouTube and Twitch was like, wait, do we need to start paying our streamers more money? And even then, it was during a blow up period of time where everyone was consuming this live streaming content. And so competition is key, I would say, for all platforms out there. It keeps these platforms chasing the pinnacle of what they should want to be. And without that competition, you can really have a nice slow trudge and be like, you know what, let's be complacent. You know, we're kind of good enough as is. I do applaud YouTube for still signing their creators, although shorter contracts, and Kick for pushing, because it also keeps Twitch realizing, hey, we need to keep on doing things. We need to keep on adapting, making policy updates, and maybe making improvements to our website, because we do have competitors out there trying to steal our market share. So for me personally, do I want Kick to eventually buy Twitch? I don't think so. I don't know if that would be very healthy for the space, especially because I don't know what that means for streamers who would then join Kick or YouTube. And very lastly, what Twitch has built, not just with LSF, right? But clipping in general, when you go on the internet, typically when you see clips, it's because Twitch has made it so easy to capture the moments of your favorite streamers, which in turn gets shown all over the world at all separate times. Yes, there is drama, but yes, there are also some very cool clips from that. For me personally, and I could be wrong, but when a lot of these streamers go to Kick and YouTube, I don't see much of them unless I go and watch their stream directly. But I know all about all of these Twitch streamers from what is constantly being posted online because it's so easy to find out all of these moments. And hopefully other platforms will adapt to that and make it easier for themselves too. But for me personally, YouTube clipping isn't it. Kick clipping is not quite there yet too. So I think it's healthy to have Twitch around. Despite all the other things they have done, like I think we still want Twitch in here. And so Kick wants to buy Twitch eventually. Is that even fathomable? You know, we've also seen Doc talk about potentially he thinks that Amazon will get rid of Twitch sometime soon. He sees it as very much a possibility, right? Do you guys agree?
Talk about Twitch art. Man, that platform is something else, huh? Just the way it's like it's ran and the decisions that trickle in, and then like to be that big, I say big, of a company, and to put out those type of changes and then in one day retract those changes, you just got to think like, man, there's not much thought being put into this stuff, is there? I wouldn't be surprised if Amazon cuts Twitch. Like they finally say, you know what? Let's get rid of these guys, man. First off, they're a money pit. They've always been a money pit, right? And there's just too much risk. Like boom, cut off ties, cut off all, you know, I don't know how. Fucking cough, I won't go away. Been with me for a month, holy shit. But I wouldn't it's just kind of a weird sight what it's turned into, you know? Like you gotta look at what that site was built on, right? The foundation, the bones of it.
But I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm rambling, guys. I just think the more platforms, the better for all of us involved. And for the first time over the past couple of days, I was actually concerned about the future of Twitch, which has been a long time coming probably, but I didn't think it'd be this soon. And I just hope everyone can keep their jobs. A lot of streamers out there are really cool and dope people and have been streaming on Twitch or any platform for some time, and I would hate to see the industry impacted by Twitch all of a sudden being sold off or gotten rid of or acquired by someone else. That's just my thoughts. What do you guys think? Till next time, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you back here sometime soon.